In today's video, we're going to talk about some reasons that people are leaving Colorado Springs. And one of them is affordability. So we have some stats here for you guys. The average rent for a one-bedroom apartment up north in the north end of town is $2,250. And then if you go south, you're looking at $1,500. And in general, in Colorado Springs, moving from south to north, you're going to get more expensive as you're getting close to Denver, which is north of us. And the south end is usually cheaper and more affordable. But with a base rent of $1,500 for a one-bedroom apartment in the south end of town, it's not as affordable as it used to be. For a single-family home with 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a 2-car garage, you're looking at spending $1,900 a month in the south end of town and about $2,700 in the north end of town. Again, if you're looking to rent, those numbers used to be a lot less, and now the entry point is a lot higher for people and is just not affordable anymore if they're not making a lot of money or don't have a dual income household. It's one of the top factors that we're seeing that people are moving away is the housing costs, which directly ties into affordability. The average home price for purchasing, if you're not renting, is $489,000 here in the Springs, and that is 17% higher than the national average. These numbers, they're relative if you're moving from California or Arizona, Florida. These numbers might seem low to you. If you're coming from places like Ohio or just the south of the country, then these prices might seem expensive to you. It just depends on what you're looking to spend and what your lifestyle is, but affordability is down and things are getting more expensive here in the Springs. Other things that you need to consider when you're looking at affordability are grocery costs, gas costs, and utility costs. Utilities have gone up, I think overall across the country, grocery costs have gone up. And so with those rising costs, affordability is down and people are leaving the Springs.
So we are more liberal in the state of Colorado overall. In Colorado Springs, because we do have the 5 military bases, you will get a good mix of left and right. I wouldn't say that there's a big extreme one way or another, but again, I mean, there's always outliers. But there are a lot of things that are being decriminalized in the state of Colorado. A lot of these crimes, like drugs, people are expected to be taken to jail for. So when they get released, a lot of the public thinks that the police aren't doing their job or that they're not arresting this person, when technically it is an arrest. They're just not going to jail. But another big thing why people are leaving is the growth. The city is just growing so fast that there's not enough housing for everybody. And the housing that is available, like you mentioned, is not affordable for everybody that's coming here.
And with the growth, everything is busier. You're going to see a lot more people in the grocery stores, at shopping places, even hiking and doing outdoor activities. It is more crowded. Newer people that are newer to the area like it because we're getting more things to do. We're getting more food places. But with that, it's getting more busy. So small town people that liked the small town feel that Colorado Springs once had are over it and are leaving because it's no longer that city. So we're definitely growing past that small town feel. Another reason people are moving away is that they did not do their research. If you're on this channel, then hopefully you are doing your job and you're researching our area, watching YouTube videos, looking at Google Maps, Googling things in general, just looking up things about our city before you move here. But a lot of people move here and say, you know, I just want to move to Colorado. I have a ton of problems and moving to the mountains is going to solve them. And then they get here and they don't realize all the things that they wouldn't like about being here. You said we didn't do our research. I feel like we did our research. I knew what we're getting into.
I visited one time and I had never lived in snow before, so I didn't realize how much it actually snowed, especially in the springtime. I thought it was just a winter thing. So we weren't prepared with like our vehicle, the tires that we needed, how to outfit our home for winter.
We have several other videos about what to expect during spring, summer, fall, and winter, so check those out if you're needing to do your research. But it is one of the things that people just say, you know what, I'm just moving to the mountains is going to solve my problems, and then they move and they don't like it. They can't find a place to rent. I know a lot of times we see on like Facebook groups in particular, like, hey, me and my spouse just moved to the area. I'm looking to find an apartment for $800, 1 bedroom. And then people are super rude. They're like laughing and like, oh, you better go back where you came from. You're not going to find that here. And they are true. They could just deliver it more nicely. And so do your research and come prepared and know what you're getting into. That will wrap it up. Those are the top reasons we're seeing that people are moving away from this area. So make sure you consider them as well when deciding on whether or not you're going to move to this area.